I believe that everything happens for a reason. The phone rings at midnight one night while I frantically study for a math test. A few minutes later, I hear my mother worriedly talking to someone on the other end as she aggressively punches the keys on the computer. I eavesdrop from downstairs and come to the conclusion that my Aunt Laura is talking with my mom on the phone and that my mother is booking a plane ticket. My mom hangs up the phone and starts rushing frantically around the house. She distraughtly passes my room and manages to tell me that my Aunt Marta had a brain aneurysm and is on her way to the hospital. My mother will be flying out to Michigan in the morning and has no idea when she will return. She starts making lists of everything I need to do, what time my siblings need to be where, and what I need to get from the store. She talks on the phone with my family members for the next several hours, and I can't help but lay awake in my bed and eavesdrop all night long. Tears fall down my face when I hear that my cousin, a doctor, is taking a black dress along with her to Michigan. I wake up in the morning and my mother has already left. That night, after trying to balance everything she does in one day, I call my mom and fearfully ask all kinds of questions. She becomes the middleman for all of the information I receive for the next few days. Her answer to every one of my questions is, I don't know. She explains that the type of brain aneurysm my Aunt Marta had not been recorded by doctors in over 50 years. To make circumstances worse, only 5% of people survive this type of aneurysm. My cousins have been dragged out of bed at 2 a.m. to say goodbye to their mother. Aunt Marta's ex-husband has been contacted and a living will has been arranged. As I talk to my mom on the phone, she begins to cry and continues answering every one of my questions with, I don't know. If you swear you believe in life. All I can think about is my aunt and my cousins, but I try to keep things normal at home. I make dinner, run errands, do the laundry, and ask my little sisters about their days at school. We watch movies and I take them for ice cream in hopes of distracting them while my dad works until late at night. I call my mom before I go to bed and I expect to hear awful news. I am absolutely amazed when my mom tells me my Aunt Marta is in the 5%. Marta is recovering well from her surgery and my mom has spoken to her. After 6 days of playing the roles of Taylor and Mom, I am overjoyed to see my mother at the airport. On our way home, we call Aunt Marta, and I am ecstatic to be able to hear her voice. Since my mom was gone, I have spent more time with my sisters than I used to. I realized how much my mom does for me in one day, most of which goes without notice or thanks. Now I go out of my way to thank my mom and spend more time with my sisters every day. My lack of appreciation became apparent after my aunt's brain aneurysm, and this is why I believe that everything happens for a reason.